Er, was it on the main island? Yeah, they had a.
Big earthquake yesterday.
Okay, ready? Hands up. Feet shoulder width. Okay, so we have fists that's going to alternate. So we're going to turn this way first. 1, 2, 3. Switch. 1, 2. One opens, one closes. Turn. 1, 2, 3. Arms are shoulder height. 1, 2, 3. So relax the shoulders. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So when you're doing this, how do you know if it's shoulder height? If it's up here and that's eye level, so shoulder height, you probably should just see your pinky. And your elbow's a little bit lower than that. That's to relax the shoulders. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. There's room up here, up in front here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and stop. Okay? Then to the side. 1, 2, 3. Other side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. So this is right in front of your forehead. Other side. 1, 2, 3. So this is your upper hoop position. 1, 2, and stop. Okay, next. Hands up. Reach down. Stretch. 1, 2, 3. To your right. To your left. Center. Palms up. Inhale. Exhale. Hands up. Reach down. 1, 2, 3. To your right. 2, 3. To your left. 2, 3. Center. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, one more time. Hands up. Reach down. 1, 2, 3. To your right. 2, 3. To your left. 2, 3. Center. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, one more. Hands up. Reach down. 1, 2, 3. To your right. To your left. Center. Inhale. Exhale. Hands in your waist. Circular movements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Center cross. Knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Reverse, other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Center. Hands on your waist. Next, turning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Center, tilt to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Center, down, circular movements. 1, 2, 3. Reverse. 1, 2, 3. Center. Hands up. Pull in. Inhale. Exhale. Hands up. Pull in. Inhale. Elbows out. Up on your toes and down. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, spread your feet. Turn your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, and stop. Okay, now I'm going to stretch it out. So just work this the best you can. Don't overstretch. Switch. 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 Straighten the front knee. Switch. 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 Center. Okay, shake it out. Okay, hands up, pulling, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Okay, hands your waist, shoulder roll. Reverse. Okay, center, press, release, exhale, inhale. and stop. Deep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, circular movements. So it's 2 circles in front. Reverse. Okay, palms down. Bigger circle. And stop. Okay, shake it out. Deep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, inhale, arms shoulder level. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, hands on your hips, side by side, side to sides. Feet parallel, shoulder width. Okay, palm down, lift up, knee up on the opposite side. Okay, right foot forward, left hand down. Okay, lift, insert needle. So this opposite Track your center line. Switch. And center. Okay. Swing your arms front to back. Right leg in. Okay, switch. Okay, center, side to side. Switch. Okay, shake it out. Hands up. I'm going to pull in, inhale, up in your toes. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, hold the ball. Step out to the side. Silk railing, just follow a person in front of you. Switch. Open and close. Switch. Okay, set up. Circular movements. Okay, lower hoop. Shoulder height. Elbows down. Lower, palms down. Okay, straighten up. Elbows straight, palms down. Okay, fingertips down. Pointing down, thrusting down, lifting. Okay, hands up. Pull in, inhale. Exhale. Okay, diagonal flying. Switch. Okay, cloud hands. Palms down, lift up, carry tiger to the mountain. Okay, infinity sign. Okay, form the fists. Okay, palms together. Strum the lute. Turn, draw the bow. Okay, fan to the back. Okay, raise the hand. Okay, palms down, deep breathing, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, one more. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, good. So we'll, so Mani, you want to work with Mary? Her name's Mary. So mine will take you and work on and answer any questions. So Valentina, you want to do the form as far as you can first? And then, yeah. All right, ready? We'll do short form. Preparation, shoulder width. Turn the corner. Separate the hands. Fist on the elbow to repulse the monkey. Diagonal flying. Insert the needle. Fan through the back. Turn. Parry and punch. Form the fist, step up. Punch. Divert, block and punch. Cross the arms, leopard and tiger springs to mountain. Left side grasp the sparrow's tail. Hold the ball, flip it over, turn it over, diagonal flying. Okay, sit back, part the horse's mane, step up, neutral position, stroke down, part the horse's mane. Cross corner. Cross corner. Hook your wrist, turn back to the front. Cloud hands. Deep breathing, inhale. Okay, so we'll go through that again before we go to the long form. So ready? Feet parallel. Okay, nice and slow. Raise the hand. Bend from the waist. Stork flaps wings. Relax the shoulders. Sink the knees. Toe heel pivot. Brush knee 4 times. Back to neutral. Fist under elbow. Vertical to repulse the monkey. Hold the ball. Diagonal flying. Sit back, insert the needle. Fan to the back. Turn. Stroke down. Form the fists. Leopard and tiger springs to mountain. Press down, turn. Carry tiger to the mountain. Turn the palms out on the top. When it reaches its peak, cross. Left to the outside. Raise the hand. Left side grasp the sparrow's tail. Hook your wrists. Single whip. Hold and reverse the ball. Diagonal flying. Sit back. Stroke down. Pot the horse's mane. Toe out, step up. Pot the horse's mane. Cross corner. Drop your elbow, hook your wrist, turn to the front. Cloud hands. Hook your wrists. Reverse the ball, diagonal flying, right side. Close the form. Okay, deep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, so we'll move on to the long form. So, Eddie, you want to work with Valentina on the other side on that? Okay. So anyone else that wants to work on the Tai Chi Paradigm can go with Eddie. But if you want to work the long form, you can stay. Okay? All right. Okay, ready? So let's do the sequence from here. With high pat the horse. Fold, lift the knee, and kick. Cross, open, flip it over, fold, and kick. Let's bring the hand down. So this is the linear form. And fold, heel kick, and open, down. Turn to the right, brush knee and push, turn to the left. Brush knee and push. Turn to the right, planting punch. And we'll pause. So the reason why I've been doing this more, because when you do the form, you just do it once, and you don't get enough of the practice and the transitions, the patterns, the direction, the shape of the movement that's relative to your space. Toe. Down. Find your center. Cross. High pat the horse. Lift the knee. Kick. Bring the left hand down. Fold the elbow. Lift the knee. Left heel kick. And down. Okay, so once we're there, brush knee, standard procedure. Going to the left, standard procedure, toe out, step up. Again, standard procedure, step up, turning it into a planting punch. Okay, we try one more time. Setting up. So eventually your body will just recognize this position. That's what muscle memory is. Flip it over, fold, and unfold. Flip and toe out. Step up and fold the elbows and sink in the stance. By sinking in the stance, it allows you to rise and kick. Reset. Open. That's high pat the horse, flip. Fold. Toe kick. Right on top. Fold. Heel kick. Back to center. Palm out. That's how you set up the brush knee, and we're pushing. Don't forget the other hand. Relax the shoulder. Relax the hand. Spread the hand out a little bit. And set back. Go left. Brush down and push. Sit back. Go forward. Twist step. Turn to a planting punch. And that's it for that section. Then we would have made another turn. Back to the parry and punch. Remember we worked on this last week when we went like this? So this is, after fan through the back, you have to parry and punch. So after the planting punch, typically that's here, when we turn, we just pass through center and go right into the parry, the back fist. And then we step up again, the reset. This is your fourth movement going to beat the tiger. So that's just like the first hand movements. That's the pattern. Open, cross behind, and then we look to the corner. So that's your setup. Okay. Try it again. Parry and punch. So this parry and punch is the same parry and punch at the very end. It happens, many times in the form. So that's this position. Shoulders are square. This goes down. This goes up. Now we're in high pat the horse positioning, setting this up. So this whole chain of movements is programmed into your brain. Now we're in the left side, the right hand comes up. So we're facing the corner. You look at your stance. This is a horse stance. So the horse stance position, after we open, we cross. So the body actually would face here as we step, and then we turn back to center, and then we come through here, and then we turn. Right. When we do this, okay, let's see what happens. So let's see, we just did the high pat the horse. We're opening, we're turning. So find your neutral left, and then come to the outside. Go to the outside. Yeah, and then turn. Then stroke down, turn to the rear, turn to your center, and then turn back out. Yeah. So, while you're trying to watch the movement, all you're doing, because, sometimes your mind gets confused, all you're doing is turning from this side to this side, this side to this side. So it's like a Jade Lady Work Shuttle. In Jade Lady Work Shuttle, we do one here, then we do one there. But we make it a little bit more complicated by going through this. So the hand position's essentially Jade Lady Work Shuttle with this same hand move, leg move. So if your body knows that, you don't have to think that you're learning 4 new movements. They're the same. Structurally, it's the same. So that's what the body has to recognize, that the structural positions, the geometry of position is the same. Only directionally you've modified. So that's footwork. So in this case, after the kick, we cross. Then we have to put weight on that back foot in order to step through. And then we just find the left side. We go up through the center. Okay, and center is just like neutral. Now here we're already set up, we just turn to that corner. Now to get to the back side, we have to stroke down, get our hands in front of our body, pivot on the heel of this back foot, enough to take us to the rear corner where the refrigerator is, or the sign, the Scholarship Foundation sign. Now the hand is still vertical until we turn to the right, and then move up. Okay, so we shake that out. So this position that we haven't grasped the sparrow's tail, going down and then out, is essentially in the middle. So from the vertical to horizontal, to vertical to horizontal, that's Jade Lady Work Shuttle. So we're in this position and we turn, we just move from this position to here. This one you stroke down to find neutral again, then we just turn to the right and then turn to the left. So that's basically what it is. So you already know vertical, you already know horizontal, you already know turning to the right and turning to the left. All you do is have to put your hands there. Now, you put the hands there. If you make it excessively driven by the arms, then you're going to end up doing this, and then you forget the body. So by turning, you take out some of the physical side of the motion and just bring your hand up and just turn. That takes out the physical arm movement, so it becomes sort of that integration of motion. So let's take it from here again. Ready? So this is the first and fourth hand movements. We cross and fold. We lift and open. We go to neutral. We open the stance. So that opening of stance is just like we're opening in single whip. Then we go to the middle. Then we turn to the corner. Then we bring it down, pivot. That gives us a chance to pivot, sit back, turn, and then lift. Same procedure. Right? Now, make a fist, turn back toward the front. Now we're here. We lower the hands, we cross the forearm, we level the shoulders, and we have the right heel kick. Bring the hands down, bring it up. There's lower hoop to upper hoop. Then we cross the arms, flip it over, step up and fold. So we know all these little positions. This one is a potting leg. We cross over. Now because we're on the weight's on the left foot, your right foot pivots on the ball, then you pivot on the heel, and then we turn around and we put the left hand on top. Cross your arms, fold the elbow, lift the elbows, potting leg, and we stroke down and carry. So it's just, we kind of break it down into, phases in the motion really is when your body starts to move. And then there's another term called phrasing. Phrasing is when you take those little pieces and you chain them together. They do that in music and in writing. You set up a phrase and you put all these words together. In dance, they do the same thing. They phrase it. So, this is just phrasing, putting certain elements in a synchronized form. It's a kinetic chain. So when we go from here, this, 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 this is that phrase. It's a sequential event. You pull them all together, and then eventually your body will know those different pieces and it blends. So starting here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Step up. This turns a planting punch. If we were to turn, here's your parry and punch. And then you would stay there, stay there, stay there. Don't get too excited. We're staying. We're over here. Step up. Same as the first. And we just did this. We lift the knee, potting leg, step out, go to center. Here's your left center, your right center. Turn to your right, down, turn to your left. Turn to your center, turn to your left. Make your fists, and we're here. Lower hoop, cross the arms, right heel kick. 1, 2. Left on top, right on top, fold, open, cross, toe, heel, heel. And then put your left on top, fold, potting leg, stroke down, a second parry and punch, step up, form the fist. So there isn't really anything that's so new in that right now, that we can just have to practice it enough so it's formatted in here. You know, even though I say this every once in a while, when you do these movements, you have to do it almost every day for a period of 5 to 6 weeks. And what ends up happening, and it has to be almost every day, otherwise, you know, you come to class, you do it, come to class, you do it, come to class, you do it. It doesn't sink in. Anything that we do, because we're creatures of habit, you have to do it over and over again until your body recognizes it. It's recognition. You know, it's sort of like driving somewhere. You go there once, you need your GPS. You go there twice, you still need your GPS. You go there 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. Eventually, you just know where you're going to go. That's how we learn anything. So it's just like a map. I call it the mapping of the form. That's the direction. So if you pay attention to the movement when I'm teaching it, then you try to replicate that from your memory and then just do it. If you can't do all of it, don't give up. You have to do as much as you can, then fill in the pieces. It's a lot easier to do it that way. If you just want to learn that total thing like we just did, it's almost impossible because you can't recall it. It's in the short-term memory. That's why we have a little trouble recalling it. You know, this is the same thing that happens with phone numbers. You know, if someone gives you a phone number or that little number now that you have to, you know, they'll give it to you and you fill it in as a second, you know, the thing that they do online. So you try to memorize and you go back there and you forgot it already. So you get better at it by, when you look at the 6 numbers, you look them as groups of 3. Then you learn those 3 numbers and go in, punch it in, then it's gone. You don't have to remember it. So with this, it's the same thing. You learn it in these little groupings, and then eventually it kind of formats in there. Yeah. The potting. Okay, so when after we do this kick, so we kick this way, and then we end up here. Is this what you're talking about? Yeah. And then you pivot here, sit back, and then swing around again on the heel. Yeah, so when you cross, it's toe, heel, right. Toe to heel. Toe. Now this one's going to spin in the back first, and then the heel will come around, or let you spin around. So it's cross, toe, heel, toe. It's cross, toe, heel, toe. But the thing is, if you just go toe, heel, toe without shifting your weight, it still won't work. Yeah. And then when you do toe, heel, and shifting a weight, then your hips kind of get involved with it. So when you shift and you go on the toe, your hips actually have to swing open too. And then you close the hip, then you're here. See? Yeah, so when we shift weight, and this is one of the things that when we do Tai Chi, lower half is your hips, your knees, and your ankles. Upper half is your shoulders, your elbows, and your wrists. That's called upper, lower. You know, it's upper, lower sections, but when you integrate the hands and legs, it's called upper, lower coordination. So what happens above, something happens below. What happens below, something happens above. So what am I talking about when that, you know, referring to upper, lower? When we fold our elbows, we fold our knees. When our hands are moving, our ankles are moving. When our elbows are relaxed, our hips are relaxed. So that's essentially what it is. But that's in pairs, so that's easy to do. When you're doing this relationship and it becomes sort of a contralateral relationship where the right and the left and the left and the right work, it becomes this. So the relationship between the right and left has to be known as a passive-active action, where there's action on one side that's tied to this side, action on this side. Like when we go like this, or we go like this, there's actually a relationship to how the body's moving. And that's not always understood, so it becomes just a bunch of hand movements that you're just copying. Until your body recognizes, then you can distinguish what the solid and empty is. Solid and empty is much more than just weight and unweight. It's much deeper than that. So that's some of the principles. So if you can just practice a bit of it on your own, doesn't have to be that whole series, but at least maybe get the first 2 kicks and the heel kick. Then when we get to the brush knee, that's easy. Planting punch is easier to turn. Then the beat the tiger might be a little bit more difficult to do, and so forth. So that's the kick. So we're going to move on. You can stay through the form up until that point, and if you feel like continuing through it, because it's just following then. Because after the kicks, it's actually something that a series that you already know. So let's go from the beginning. Or let's see, what time is it? Well, we'll have to go from after the first set of cloud hands. Okay, after the first set of cloud hands, we'll go right to the kicks. Okay, ready? Turn, set up, flip it over, high pat the horse. Flip it over, cross, toe kick. And if you follow someone in front of you, it might be a little bit easier. Go forward, flip it over, toe out, step up, fold the elbows, left kick, step behind, and we're going to do the 180-degree turn. Fold the elbows, left heel kick, and down. Go to the right. Brush knee and push. Go to the left. Brush knee and push. Go to the right. Planting punch. Turn. Parry and punch. Same back fist. Stepping up. Same as the first. High pat the horse. Flip the hands over, toe out, lift the knee, parting leg. Let's face the corner. Let's look at the refrigerator. Okay, left and then right. Go to the corner. Sit back. Go to the corner. Make your fist, turn. Lower hoop. Cross the arms, level. Right heel kick. 2 punches to the ear. That's a big circle. Cross the arms, flip it over, fold the elbows, parting leg, cross over, toe, heel to toe. Flip the hands while you're doing that. Fold the elbow, parting leg again. Stroke down. Here's your typical parry and punch. Now we're stepping up. Form the fist and repeat. Infinity sign. Punch again. Cross the arms, leopard and tiger springs to the mountain. Bring the hands down. Carry tiger to the mountain. It's going to take us to cross hands and then take us to the corner for the oblique brush knee. And then we go to the left. Then we sit back and turn 180 degrees. Then we go to right side, grasp the sparrow's tail. Now we're not going to go to oblique corner. We're going to go right to the front to single whip. So we can hold and reverse the ball. There's a right side diagonal flying. Then we sit back. Then we have 5 part the horse's mane. So this part is easy because it's just repeating it over and over again. Now we step up. 1 left side part the horse's mane. Sit back. Neutral. Stroke down. Part the horse's mane. Stroke down. Part the horse's mane. Sit back, cross over. Here's your first Jade Lady Work shuttle. We sit back, turn, pivot. Those are both heel pivots. We get to the right corner. We do a Jade Lady Work shuttle. Stroke down, part the horse's mane. Now we're going to cross over. This is a a repeat of what we just did. Jade Lady work shadow. Now we turn, now pivot, pivot, step, and step. Same Jade Lady work shadow, almost like beat the tiger movement. Sink your elbow, grasp the sparrow's tail, and we turn back to the front with a second set of cloud hands. Hold the ball, we shift and continue. Hook your wrists. Okay, now we're going to do a downward posture, so we're going to turn toward the mirror. This is something new, but don't worry, we're just going to get past this. Pull down to the golden cockerel standing on one leg. That's just your knee up position. We press down, thrust and kick, and we go to the opposite knee up position and back to neutral to repulse the monkey. Same repulse the monkey that we've been doing. So this is the second time that we did the whole from the beginning. And here's another repulse the monkey. And this is where we do the twist step and the carry tiger to the mountain. Open the stance. Spiral down to hold the ball. We shift, diagonal flying, step up, press and raise the hand, all repeat. Bend from the waist, stalk flap swings, turn. Neutral position, one brush knee, one insert needle, but it's the second insert needle, and fan through the back. Turn. Stroke down. Invert the hand, parry and punch. Stepping forward. Divert, block and punch. Stepping forward, grasp the sparrow's tail. Hook your wrist back to the front. Third set of cloud hands. 1, 2. Oh, sorry. Hold the ball and then go into your cloud hands. I did a shortcut there. This is your third set of cloud hand that leads to palm strikes face. So this is a setup when we turn just like the first time. We reverse the ball, and then we strike out with the palm on the left. We bring the hands to shoulder, and this hand is like this, and we kind of slap this foot as a single lotus kick. Then we do a left brush knee. And we go forward and do a left punch down the crotch, but that's similar to the planting punch. And then you step up to grasp the sparrow's tail. So those are all not completely different postures. We go back to single whip. Then we're going to do the second downward posture. Cover hand, snake sits out tongue, pull down. Now we go up into a cross hand position, not blocking the eyes, but just gaze above it. And then turn, hook your wrists. That's ride the tiger. Your left foot is forward. You step up to a palm strikes face, and you turn, change your hands, changing the palm. And we slap the knee or the foot as a double lotus. We bring the hands down, we punch over the head. That's draw bow to shoot tiger. Then we're going to go up to set up again for the palm strikes face. So this is the second time doing that. Then we're going to do the parrying punch again. And then we step up, set up, high pat the horse, step up, right side grasp the sparrow's tail, hook your wrists, single whip, hold and reverse the ball the second time, diagonal flying right side second time, close the form, and back to here, just like the beginning. And voila, that's it. So it was as simple as that. So, yeah. Okay, a few deep breaths. So you say the journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. So you're halfway there, you might as well keep going. So actually it's just recognition. You know, we do everything. All those names that it's just to prompt you through it. You know, what are names? They're names are identifiers. We just, identify each other if you can see your face, but the thing, we have a mask on, so everybody looks, it's hard to remember. That's why, I get a new roster of students, and they're all wearing masks, and I go, oh, okay, you check yourself in. So, but anyways, any questions? So we have another concept. It's called hand, eye, body, waist, and stance. Anybody heard that before? Hand, eye, body, waist, and stance. That's those are references, and it's what has to be involved in your movement. So in martial arts, it's always hand, eye, body, waist, or we have five. We call it the five coordinations: hands, eyes, hand-eye coordination. So when you're looking at something, you're looking and gazing at your hands. So when you're doing the form on your own and you're not watching someone, the self-cultivation part is in the eyes and the body movement. And you just gaze. You don't stare. Like meditation, you just gaze. You don't actually focus on anything particular. So the hand-eye coordination, so it's hand-eye body, the body form, the posture. So you focus on what that final position is. When you do the form, there's always a final position. There's a beginning and an end. And then when you link the end to the beginning, it's the chain. You have to pull them together. That's a sequence. And then you have waist. The body, the torso is the waist. We think of the waist not with just where the belt is. It's between the navel and the sternum. That's your waist. That area moves. And then above that is, your torso, the thorax area. It has to be part of your breathing. And then it goes to the legs. The legs are the last thing. So it's called Siungan Sin Yo Ma is your footwork, your leg method, your foot method. So it involves anything that's from the hips down. So you have to begin to program that into the body. And then it goes into other concepts where it's upper-lower coordination, right-left relationships, and all of that. So there's a lot of principles and concepts that you have to bring into your movements after memorizing the form. The form's just a stepping stone, like a book of movement that we learn in the body. Then you have to go and refine it. It's like revisiting, the form by relearning it again and again and again. Because you can't pick up all the nuances in the beginning, because the body doesn't know. And the body doesn't know because it needs someone to tell it what to do. That's the mind. Your mind actually is the director. So the mind picks up everything through the visuals, hand and eye coordination. They say the eyes are the window of your mind. It's true because through the eyes you can see emotion. So your expression, the spirit is in the eye, and through the eyes you can see many things. Not only you can tell a person's health sometimes through the eyes, right? You remember when they had a jaundice, when eyes are yellow, that means there's something wrong with the liver. So there's something going on in the eyes that reflect upon what's going on. If you're diabetic, it shows up in your eyes. It's a lot of things show up, inside that eye. So, anyways, ready? Bow. Up. Slow. Oh, Nan, we were just talking about you. Oh. No, you came to do the Tai Chi broadsword. So can you do a few twirls? We came because we knew you were coming. We have another class, We're waiting. Oh, okay. All right. I'll shut the mic off. It's too loud.